ఉండరు బోరు. Welcome to Dear Teacher Ravi Tuitions. Learn maths with Ravi sir. It's not only maths, I also teach physics. So as my syllabus in the maths is completed, and today I am trying to teach you I am going to discuss ray diagrams, physics. So to start with, very important topic in physics, that is light chapter and physics, ray diagrams. I am not giving you the entire details because by this time you must have already revised, studied everything. But this is one of the area most of the students will go in a wrong way. Okay, and a very important question also, very important question also, ray diagrams. So you should draw the ray diagrams very accurately. Otherwise, what happened? You will not be getting location of the image properly. So you have to draw the ray diagram. You have to learn to draw the ray diagram using the equipment. Like using the equipment, geometrical equipment means compass, scale, okay, protractor. All these things you should use it, and you should draw it perfectly so that you will get full marks. God Excel 51252, good morning. So first let us draw the basic diagrams, like how we have to draw a concave mirror. This is concave mirror because most of the time previous year questions, concave mirror plays a very important role. So you take a you take a scale and draw a line. First draw a line. To start with, you should draw a line. So this is the first basic step. This line is nothing but a principal axis. So if you draw a line, this line we make it as a principal. आज तुम्हारा मैथ्स का एग्जाम है क्या? ठीक है, don't worry, God, I will call you as God. All the best for today's examination. If you are having any doubts, you put them in the comment box so that I can explain. Paparao. Actually, maths, I wanted to teach maths, but I wanted to teach ray diagrams also. Ray diagrams also like maths. I am also a physics teacher, right? So I'll teach this first, and then I'll go to quadratic equations, one important topic, right? So Goli Paparao. So very important, first draw the principal axis. How to draw? Today I am teaching how to draw ray diagrams using the equipment. Perfectly you will get the things. So then this is principal axis. Then you make a point, take a scale again at 3 centimeters, you mark a point P. That P is the pole of the mirror. So before we put the concave mirror, we have given the pole. Okay. So pole is definitely, Mr. God, I will clear some whatever doubts you have it, please put them in the comment box. I am going to teach you It will take maximum 15 minutes, 15-20 minutes. After that I am going to teach your doubts. So first you have to go with the pole. Okay, before you draw, we got a pole. Now what you have to do, you have to bring now a protractor. This is called a protractor because this is entire thing is an arc. Because concave mirror is a part of the sphere, so this curve is needed. This curve should be very much perfect. This curve should be very much perfect, and with us, with every student, definitely a geometry box will be available. So now you keep this protractor at 90 degrees to draw the curve, because concave mirror we need to draw a curve. So keep, because this is a radius and everything you will come to know how much is the radius, because this curve radius is, this is the center. Okay, if you measure it you will get on all the answers. So now you draw a curve like this. 90 degrees is there, you can start from 50 to 50 or 40 to 40, 30 to 30, 20 to 20. Any lengthy curve you can draw. So draw. So here we have taken 30 to 30, 30 to 150. Okay. So remove it and shade it so that it will become, you will come to know this is a concave mirror. This is how you have to draw, just like the drone draw, because location of the images will be very difficult. If you draw like that, you will get the images location. Object location you can easily keep, there is no problem for keeping the object, but there is a problem of getting location perfectly. So now concave mirror we got, let us go to the focus. Take 2 centimeters focus. This is a dot focus. Focus how you will get? It is the distance between focus and the center. Okay, half the radius. This curve radius will be there. Half the radius you should take. So my compass, my protractor thing is 4 centimeters is the radius. I have taken exactly the midpoint. F is the midpoint. So FP is 2 centimeters. So now you have to locate center of curvature. So center of curvature again you take from here, takes 2 centimeters. Because radius and focal length, the relation is half. Focal length is equal to half of the radius of the curvature. So again you keep a point here, that is center of curvature. Okay. Now we have got center of curvature, we have got center of curvature, focus, pole and the mirror. Okay. We have got, this is how you have to draw the setup, basic diagram. Then of course with the different cases, object will be at C, object will be at F, object will be between F and P, beyond C, like that it will be there. So one more important thing you have to learn, like how the rule, there are some rules for this. Okay, there are some rules. So that means when you keep when you have this setup, first is parallel. Any line parallel to principal axis, any line parallel, this is the principal axis. If a line is going parallel to the principal axis, so it will definitely, it goes and the reflects through the focus. Now we keep the object like this, AB is the object, we kept somewhere. So from A you draw a parallel line, because this is how you need to draw the diagrams. Okay, first you draw a parallelogram, this parallel ray, this parallel ray reflects through focus and goes like that. So if the entire setup is proper, everything will be parallel and you can easily draw. So it will be. So this is the first rule. Any parallel line will pass through the focus. Any parallel line will reflect through the focus. Okay. So now let us have one more roll. Okay, again you take the object. Now you draw a line, ray passes through the center of curvature. The incident ray is going through the center of curvature and falling on the mirror. So any line passing through the center of curvature, it reflects in the same direction. It reflects in the same direction, goes back. This is common for every ray which is falling on the concave mirror. So this is the second ray, right? Now third point, again you take the concave mirror setup and take the object and draw a line through the focus. A ray is passing through the focus and falling on the concave mirror. So again, how it reflects? It reflects parallel to the principal axis. So now we have got three rays. One is parallel ray to the principal axis, one is ray passing through the center of curvature, one is ray passing through the focus. So third ray. Now let us see fourth case also. What is the fourth case? What happens if it directly falls on P? The ray directly falls on P. Center of curvature is over, focus is over, parallel line is over, and finally if a ray is touching P, so what happens? Again here angle of incidence will be there, right? And it follows the first law of reflection. So angle of incidence and this reflected ray angle of reflection. Angle of incidence is equal to angle of normal light ray, normal mirror, plane mirror जैसा it reflect हो जाता है. So these four rays you have to draw. Okay. So now very simple. You just remember a line parallel to principal axis, definitely passing through the focus. A line passing through the center of curvature, so it goes back in the same direction. If a line passing through the focus, it's parallel to the principal axis, and if a ray is falling on P, again there is a reflected ray with the same angle of incidence. So this is the first thing. So now let us keep the objects. First case, beyond C. That means you have to keep the object beyond C, after C. Okay. So now let us draw the setup, principal axis, pole, and all these things are normal. You got center of curvature and keep the object here. C के beyond, C के उधर लगाना है. Okay. Beyond means it is less than the focal length. Okay. Between C and F के less होना चाहिए. If it goes more than the radius, we call it as an infinity. Okay. So now what happens? Let us see. This is object we kept. This is object, principal axis, everything. Now we have learned just now four rays: parallel ray, center of curvature, through center of curvature, through focus, through P. You draw any two lines, any two rays, parallel ray, focus, center of curvature, whatever, so that those two should intersect after reflection. So now parallel ray, it goes through the focus. It went like that. Again, let us draw through focus. Again, it will be parallel to this. These two intersects. Like that, you draw any two rays of the four. One ray parallel, one ray through focus, one ray through center of curvature, one ray at P. So two rays are needed among these four, so that they should intersect. So the point of intersection, the location of the image. The point of intersection is nothing but the location of the image. Now the location is here, because both lines, both rays are intersecting. Both reflected rays are intersecting here. So the image is formed here. You draw a ray. So now this is the image. Now seeing this image, you should write it, where the image is located. Is it real or inverted, and is it magnified, is it enlarged, is it diminished, is it inverted, all these things you have to write. Then only you will be getting full marks. So let us see here one. Now actually arrow mark is there top, arrow mark is there down, so that what happened, it is inverted. Like that you have to write. This is erected, erected means straight, inverted means ulta. Okay, so it is inverted. So one nature came, the image is inverted. So image is formed in front of the mirror, image is formed in front of the mirror, therefore it is real. If the images are in front of the real, it is real, because we can catch it on the screen. The real image, virtual image, the difference is real images can be taken on the screen, virtual images can be seen but cannot be taken on the screen, cannot be caught on the screen. So here, because it is there in front of the mirror, therefore it is real. So real आ गया है, inverted आ गया है, size भी देखो, size is ये थोड़ा बड़ा है, छोटा है, so size is diminished. Bhavesh, very good. I think this question will come in your examination. Okay, definitely it will come in the examination. Get ready. So now all these things you have to write. Position of the image. So where is the position? It is formed between C and F. It is formed between C and F. So it is location of the image is between C and F. ये सब लिखना है. You have to write it. So then what happened? Nature of the image. So nature of the image, first you should write real or virtual. So because it is there in front, it is real image. So then is it inverted or erected? Because it is ulta, therefore inverted. So the third one is it magnified or diminished? बड़ा हो गया, छोटा हो गया, छोटा हो गया तो diminished, बड़ा हो गया तो enlarged or magnified. So diminished. So 1, 2, 3, 4 points लिखना ही है. You have to write these 4 points and draw the diagram. Then only you will get complete full marks. Otherwise what happened? You will not be getting full marks. And this location of the image बराबर आना है तो ये पूरा बराबर लिखना है, draw करना है. You have to draw geometrically using the geometrical instruments. Then only you will get the position properly. Otherwise एड़ा तेड़ा हो जाएंगे. Now let us go to one more object. Now the object is at C, center of curvature के ऊपर लगाएंगे. So then draw the setup, concave mirror, pole, focus, center of curvature, and keep the object on the center of curvature. So this is AB. Okay. So now here also the same concept apply करना है. Draw any two lines. Draw any two lines. One line parallel to principal axis. It goes like that through the focus. Use the scale. You have to use the scale to draw. Don't draw with a free hand. You have to use the scale or ruler to draw these lines. Then only you will get perfectly. So then one more line, you draw a line through the focus, so that what happened? It goes parallel. So it goes parallel. So then what happened? These two rays are intersecting here. So that is the position of the image. The image got positioned here. The image is formed at this red dot. So this red dot बराबर center of curvature के पास आना ही चाहिए. It should come at the center of curvature. Image will be seen, image will be formed. Yeah. So now the center of curvature, say the image is formed at C only. These things because table में है, we will get. But how to show them using a ray diagram is a challenging thing. Okay, but so you will try to manipulate it so that the diagram won't come properly, right? So diagrams cannot be manipulated. You have to draw accurately using the geometrical instruments, right? So now AB inverted है. Let us see the position. The position of the image is at C. The position is image is at center of curvature. What is the nature? A, B, C. A is real or inverted because it is there in front of the mirror, therefore it is real, right? Same size, inverted, and it is the same size. ये सभी आप you can write it by seeing the table. Okay, yeah, real, inverted, and the same size. So first you should know what is real, what is inverted, what is magnified or diminished. These three things may come even in the MCQ questions. Real or virtual means image is real when you take the image on a screen. Real is virtual when you cannot take the image on the screen. Okay, in both the cases you can see with your eyes, but you cannot see it on the screen. Virtual image को screen के ऊपर नहीं देख सकते हैं. Mirror, you take the plane mirror, you can see your image in the mirror, but you cannot focus that image on some screen because image is formed behind the mirror. So whatever the images comes back of the mirror, they are virtual. In front of the mirror, they are real. Let us go to between F and C. Let us go to between F and C. That means focus and center of curvature. Draw entire thing for focus and center of curvature, and here is the image. Okay. Usually graph sheet में practice करो, आपको easily हो जाएंगे. So then let us see. In this case also you have to draw a parallel line, you have to draw a line through focus like that, etc., etc. So let us see, you will have some complications in this. A parallel line, no problem, it goes like this. Now one more ray. How to draw one more ray? So now, yes. So this image is formed after C. Okay, this is the location of the image. So then what happened? This is the thing. Now let us write the description. Beyond C, very good Bhavesh, nice following, good. So position of the image is, it will be beyond C, and because in front of the mirror is there, it is real, and because it is inverted, ulta palta, inverted, and the size is bigger than the size of the image is bigger than the object, therefore it is magnified. Magnified means the size of the image is bigger than the object image, size of the object, then we say that the image is magnified. Okay. So this is how it comes between F and C. Let us see at F. Again draw the concave mirror setup. Okay. आपके पास you will definitely have a protractor. So protractor रहता है, so it is easy. Use the protractor to draw the ray diagrams. Okay. So then object is kept here now. Okay. So in this case also you draw a parallel line, it will go through this only. Now one more line, how one more line will go? You draw here and it will come like this. See, it is now there is a problem of one more ray to intersect, because two rays should intersect. Yeah, larger also you can write. Magnified is bigger than the object also you can write. Okay. So then if you draw a line through the focus, it goes like this. No use. So you have to draw one more ray. Okay. Then how to draw one more ray? Let us have a ray like this through C. So then what happened? It will go, because it is center of curvature, and it goes back in the same. So then what happened? These two lines will meet somewhere down only, this line and this line, because any line, any ray passing through the center of curvature goes back in the same direction. So then what happened? both images are formed at infinity. The infinity, they are not intersecting definitely, but they will intersect, but infinity. Beyond C is infinity only. So the position of the image is infinity, and nature of the image. So it is real because it is there in front of the mirror, it is real, and it is inverted, and it is highly magnified, बहुत बड़ा हो जाता है, enlarged. Yes, you are right, Bhavesh. Enlarged, highly magnified is a proper word for this. बहुत बड़ा, highly magnified. You can use highly enlarged. You can use. So this is object F at F. Let us go to between P and F. This is also a little bit complicated thing. Draw the mirror, draw pole, draw F, draw C, and keep the thing in between, anywhere, not only exactly in the in between, anywhere between F and P. Okay. So now object is kept. Parallel ray, there is no problem. Now one more ray you have to draw. One more ray. So this ray is going like this. Don't worry, it goes like this also. So now this is a ray through focus. So then what happened? One more ray you have to draw. So then what happens? These two rays, if you extend it, it will meet somewhere here. If you extend these two, it will be coming here. Behind the mirror. Very good, Bhavesh. It is behind the mirror. So now, at last, only one image is formed behind the mirror. Therefore, in this case, this image is virtual. In concave mirror, all the images are real, except in this case between P and F. Aisa bhi remember, logically you can remember. Okay, logically you can remember. So that is why this is virtual. Because it is coming above the principal axis, it is erected. Erected means same. Erected means same. Okay. So now let us see. This is the image. Definitely larger than the object. So now behind the mirror. It is behind the mirror because nature A, B, C, real, virtual, all these things you have to write. Now because it is virtual, right? So then what happened? Erected, because it is above the principal axis. So then magnified. It is enlarged or magnified. Both are fine. So this is between P and F. Right? ये आपको फ्री हैंड से ड्रॉ नहीं करना है. You have to use the geometrical compass and all those things. Exactly you have to draw. So that what happened? You will be getting the images properly. So now my ray diagrams, today's concept is done. If you are having any doubts in this, you can put me so that I can explain you. So very, very important thing. Tomorrow also I am going to take one physics topic. Somebody asked me, okay, Mr. God, are you there? Bhavesh, wish you all the best for today's science exam. Write sincerely, put your efforts sincerely, be cool. Think like that you are attending a board examination. It is a rehearsal. Okay, all these pre-board and everything in rehearsals. So you have to do the rehearsals properly so that your performance in the board examination will be perfect. Okay, so write the exam sincerely, seriously, and you will understand. आपको पेपर करेक्शन होने के बाद तुम्हारे पास आने की जरूरत नहीं है. You don't need the paper back after correction. तुमको मालूम हो जाता है whether you have written the answers perfectly or not. Okay, you are the judge for yourself. So you will come to know whether you have written the examination properly or not. Maybe you must be telling your parents or somebody बहुत अच्छा लिखा. Yeah, but yourself, you will come to know where you are lagging. So improve in those things. Still, we have 2 months time, 1.5 month time. Very long time we are having. So now, if anyone is having any maths doubts or any physics doubts, you can put me in the comment box. Otherwise, I'll take leave. Finally, I request all of you, whoever is watching my video, please subscribe my channel, share my channel with your friends, and like my channel also, right? If you want to connect with me, I have if you want to connect with me, you can always connect with me. I can help you using the Zoom application. My phone number is 7588343972. Instead of calling me, you can send me a WhatsApp message so that I'll give you a reply. Okay, I'll reply only to the either your problems related to the academics and examinations, etc., etc., not the personal problems. Yeah, heating effects of Joule's law. Yeah, I will tell you. Let me Bhavesh के लिए I'll take one more heating effects of Joule's law. So, let us say H R Q. Usually these two letters will be used to represent heat produced when current is passed. When current is produced, definitely there will be a heat, there will be a magnetic effect. These are the effects of the current. One of the effect of the current is heat. So, the amount of heat produced, heat is measured in calories, right? So, HRQ is the letter we use to denote heat. So, let us use H at present, and then how this heat is related to the current. Okay. So, the current, the factors depending on current is I, resistance and time. These three plays a vital role in heat. Okay. So, I is the current, small letter I have used, I is the current, resistance, and the T is the time. So, more time, more heat, more time, more heat, more current, more heat, more resistance, more heat. That means H is directly proportional to all the three. Directly proportional means one is increasing, the other one is also increasing. H increases when I increases, H increases when R increases, and H increases when T increases. More time, more heat. Bada resistance, more heat. More current, more heat. So, all these three things are directly proportional. So, H is proportional to I square, square of the current. H is proportional to square of the current. And H is proportional to R, directly proportional to the resistance, and H is proportional to time. And if you add these two things, what happened? H is proportional to I square R T. I square R T. This is Joule's law. So now, if you add these two things, all the three things, you will be getting like this. So, H is equal to, H is proportional to I square R T, and H is equal to, because you have to keep one constant, I square R T by J. So, this J is Joule's constant. Okay, this is Joule's law of heat. It is given by heat. So on this you may be getting problem also. Okay, numerical also आपको आने के लिए chances है. Okay, so now tomorrow I am going to take one more small topic in the science, depending upon my viewers. If more views are there, factors affecting the resistance. Factors affecting the resistance. Yeah. Resistance of a conductor. Right? Very important question. Definitely, Hardik. This now this is the place, no very cold. I am in place, it is little warm, okay, not very much cold. I am not in Maharashtra, not north, you know, chilling cold is there. Now here I am sweating actually, I am sweating, and these lights are also there, na? They produce Joule's law, heating effect of current. Here one light is there, here one more light is there, here lights are there. They are producing Joule's law, heating effect of current. So more heat is coming. Yeah, Bhavesh, you are also from Uttarakhand. Hardik, I know. Hardik, you are from Uttarakhand. You told me previously also. Uttarakhand, I need not tell. It is completely chilling. I think 0 degrees. At present, is it 0 or minus? Bhavesh, can you give me what is the temperature today? So that's what today resistance, factors affecting resistance. Resistance depends directly proportional to the L, length of the conductor. Okay, this first one is the length. Resistance is affected by the length of the conductor, and resistance is affected by the area of cross section. So if this is a conductor, so area of cross section means itna mota hai, that we call it as area of cross section. Okay, so I will just give you an example. I have two things. This is the thickness of this instrument, we call the area of cross section. This is a scale. This has a less area of cross section. This has more area of cross section. If I take this book, area of cross section is very high. So area of cross section is the thickness of the conductor. So the resistance depending on the factor affecting the resistance is area of cross section, length of the conductor, and of course material of the conductor, and the temperature, finally temperature. So these four are the factors affecting the resistance. So how it affects? More length, more resistance. Okay, and inversely proportional. R is inversely proportional to the area of cross section. Area of cross section. Okay, material you don't, it won't be coming in this, right? I hope at present 6 degrees, 4 or 6 degrees, so not 0 degrees. Okay, enjoy. Last year in December, in this only we came to Kulu Manali along with my students. Now I am retired. No picnics, no tours, educational tours. I came to Kulu Manali around more than 6-7 times along with my students. Huh? Anyhow, enjoy. Bhavesh and Hardik, all the best. Today pre-board examination science is there. Write sincerely. Wish you good luck. We will see tomorrow. Bye-bye.